the Nerd Realm.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Nerd Realm. I'm Kyle the Wanderer, and on today's Card Vault series, I'm going to show you the Pokemon card from Base Set Unlimited. Number 9, Magneton. So, without further ado, let's reveal the card. So there it is, the Pokemon card Magneton from Base Set Unlimited. Now, you can see in the top left corner of the card that this is a Stage 1 Pokemon card. Pokemon cards are the main cards used in the game to battle your opponents. Stage 1 Pokemon cards can be used when the required Pokemon depicted in the small artwork box is already in play. Magneton evolves from Magnemite. To the right of the stage title, you have the title of the card, which in this case is Magneton. In the top right corner of the card, you have the Pokemon's HP or hit points, which in this case is 60. Next to that, you have the symbol of the Pokemon's energy type, which in this case is Lightning. Below that, you have the card illustration. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment. Below the illustration, you have some Pokedex data. Magneton is a magnet Pokemon. Its average length is 3 feet 3 inches. Its average weight is 132 pounds. Below the data, you have the Pokemon's attack moves or abilities. Magneton's first move is Thunder Wave, which states, flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. The attack does 30 damage, and the requirement to use the attack is 2 lightning and 1 colorless energy. Magneton's second move is Self-Destruct, which states, does 20 damage to each Pokemon on each player's bench. Don't apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. Magneton does 80 damage to itself. The attack does 80 damage, and the requirement to use the attack is 2 lightning and 2 colorless energy. Underneath the moves, on the left side, you have the Pokemon's weakness, which in this case is fighting. In the center, you have the Pokemon's resistance, which in this case, Magneton doesn't have a resistance. On the right side, you have the Pokemon's retreat cost, which in this case is 1 energy. Below this, you have the Pokemon's Pokedex Entry, which reads as follows. Formed by several Magnemites linked together. It frequently appears when sunspots flare up. After that, you have the featured Pokemon's current level, which in this case is level 28. Next to that, you have the Pokemon's Pokedex number, which in this case is Pokedex number 82. Down in the right corner is the card set number, which is number 9 out of 102. Next to that, you have the card rarity symbol. The star represents a rare card, and since the background of the card artwork has a holographic foil, this card is considered a holo rare card. To the left of the set number, you have the copyright information, which is owned by Nintendo, Creatures, and Game Freak, and the card is made by Wizards. To the left of the copyright, you have the illustration artist. This card was illustrated by Keiji Kenabuchi. Speaking of the illustration, let's take a closer look at it now. The illustration features 3D artwork of 3 Magnemites combined as 1 unit in a triangular shape. The Magneton consists of a Magnemite in the top center with another Magnemite connected to it on the lower left and another connected to it on the lower right. Each Magnemite consists of a gray sphere with a single large circular white eye in the center of the sphere with a small dot in the center of the eye for a pupil. In the illustration, the top Magnemite is slightly tilted, facing up. The lower left Magnemite is slightly tilted, facing left. And the lower right Magnemite is slightly tilted, facing right. Below each Magnemite's eye are two silver Phillips head screws, sticking partially out of the sphere on the left and right side. The top Magnemite, however, has an additional screw sticking out of the top of its sphere body. Each Magnemite also has two large, gray, horseshoe-shaped magnets with a square red and square blue tip connected to the sides of their sphere bodies by the bottom of the horseshoe magnet. The top Magnemite has its two magnets connected at the top left and right side of its sphere body, while the lower two Magnemites each have one magnet connected to the top side of its sphere body and one magnet connected on the bottom side of its body. In the illustration, the top Magnemite's two magnets are angled so you can see the full U shape, while the lower left Magnemite has its top magnet angled at a side view and pointed to the upper left, and the lower right Magnemite has its top magnet angled at a side view and pointed to the upper right. The bottom magnet on the lower left Magnemite is in full view, with a slight tilt and angle to the lower left, while the bottom magnet on the lower right Magnemite is in full view with a slight tilt and angle to the lower right. The Magneton is on a yellow holographic background with a jagged white band that extends across from the lower left side, peaks in the center behind the Magneton, and extends back down to the lower right side of the illustration. The background resembles waves of electricity around the Magneton. And there you go. That about wraps up our up-close look at the Pokemon Card Magneton from Base Set Unlimited. Stay tuned for the next card in this Card Vault series presented by the Nerd Realm. So, what are your thoughts on this card? And did you ever own a copy of this card? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you'd like to see more, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you can be notified when new videos are live. These simple actions will help to greatly support this channel. If you'd like to help support this channel to grow even more, visit my Patreon page at patreon.com/thenerdrealm, where you can receive exclusive benefits such as early access to videos and more. And if you'd like to get your hands on your own Pokemon cards, visit my web store, trainermerch.com, where we have thousands of Pokemon card singles and codes, and every purchase helps to directly support this channel. Check out these next videos on the screen. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep it nerdy.